Welcome to CangLin City, representatives of Maon. Although those words are somewhat hollow because, as you have witnessed, we are currently preoccupied. I apologize if there has been any lack of courtesy. I am Qing, a member of WeiShi and the Zhi Jing of the Bureau of Oversight and Integrity in this city. Currently, CangLin City, WeiShi, and all of Xian are exerting their best efforts to address the food crisis caused by the cerulean blight. However, as a member of CAVE, we are obligated to assist Maon. This obligation is especially significant with the personal arrival of the head librarian of the Library of Babel. You appear travel-weary. You must have undergone challenges on the way. While Jan Tan briefed me, I still have many questions. I understand that now is not the ideal time to ask unsettling questions. Nevertheless, these questions are necessary, because unsettling facts do not disappear simply because people ignore them. Such is my style, and the style of WeiShi. Now, Head Librarian of Maon and the Library of Babel. On behalf of WeiShi, I request that Maon explains what happened at the Tower of Babel, the headquarters of CAVE. What happened to Maon? What resources and personnel do you have remaining? Does CAVE still maintain its minimal structure? Will our alliance continue to exist? There is no need for haste. I've allocated ample time exclusively for our meeting, ensuring that our conversation remains undisclosed to the surface world. Every corner of this place has been secured to maintain utmost privacy. Please, take your time and share the truth with me. In this critical moment, it is important that we maintain open and transparent communication. This is indeed surprising. Nemesis was behind the incident. What astonishes me even more is that the betrayer comes from Maon itself. With all due respect, such a grave error should never have occurred within the most ancient organization. As the head librarian of Maon, you bear the responsibility for this unfortunate event. I understand that you have recently assumed the role of the head librarian. However, according to your account, you willingly entered the Tower of Babel. The Emions presented you with an opportunity to turn back and return to a normal life, yet you chose to stay there. Therefore, you must assume the name Emion, along with all the associated responsibilities. WeiShi, along with all the members of CAVE, will not show leniency or grant you preferential treatment merely because you are a newcomer. Since you stand here, it is expected that you possess the qualifications and mindset required to engage with your allies. Otherwise, I regrettably foresee the impending dissolution of CAVE. Huh? You certainly possess a sharp tongue. I'm now convinced that the new head librarian of Emion is truly deserving of this title. You possess the qualifications to engage in an equitable dialogue with WeiShi. I apologize if I was too stern. But how can one rectify others if she herself is too afraid to confront the truth? We're your allies, and when it comes to Nemesis, we stand on the same side. Well, let's get back to business. Something seems amiss to me, and I suspect that Nemesis desires more than just an ancient son. Moreover, I believe Emion is not the only organization they will stop at nothing to eliminate. The timing of the attack on Emion and the sudden crisis in Xi'an can't be mere coincidence. There must be a connection. While I will need to provide a comprehensive report to Master Yuan Xuan later, for now, please be assured that WeiShi is prepared to offer all the assistance it can to Emion. Since the Tower of Babel has been destroyed, I presume that you do not have a suitable place to stay. If you don't mind, please stay in this city for the time being, and I'll assist you in making the necessary arrangements at the government. You're welcome. However, our primary focus remains on resolving the crisis in Xi'an, and other matters will have to wait until the crisis is lifted. It's regrettable that we can't fulfill our hosting duties while we have friends from afar. We eagerly anticipate your cooperation during your stay in CangLin City. This matter concerns all of Xi'an, and WeiShi is currently stretched thin in terms of manpower. Help is always welcome. Thank you. By the way, there is one more thing. I understand this is an internal matter for Emion, and it may be inappropriate for me to inquire, but given the situation, could you tell me the whereabouts of Master Cosmos, the former head librarian of Emion? Well, that's to be expected. The leader of the knowledgeable always maintains an air of mystery. Speculating about the unknowable is futile. Let's focus on the matters at hand. Autumn is approaching. The bountiful summer, when prolonged it turns bitter.
Did she scare you? Let's leave this place. I'll escort you out of here. You can become an ordinary person again, free from all these matters. Someone has tampered with your consciousness. They've twisted your mind, so you won't question why you ended up in the Tower of Babel, or why you became the head librarian of Emion. Those questions have become blind spots in your memory, and you won't resolve them. You didn't choose this responsibility on your own. I'll find a way to break you free from this hypnosis. Until then, You can decide whether to leave this world or not. Not at all. Moreover, it has nothing to do with my thoughts. Understood.